this session goes better than the first one. My topic is constitutional government, and we're going to be talking about the separation of powers of the federal government and the state governments. In particular, we're going to talk about the Brady Bill. And I know it says is, I like is, and I know it's supposed to be always, but I like is, just like Bill Clinton. You know what the definition of is. It's the states and local governments subject to the federal government. We're going to discuss that today. Okay, the Brady Bill was passed by Congress and signed into law by President Clinton in 1994. This law forced each sheriff to become a pawn of the federal government and to do their bidding to promote gun control within jurisdictions. Even more astounding was the fact that no funds were allocated for them to do this work, and the Brady Act contained provisions to arrest them if they failed to comply. It really did state this. And what happened in after they passed the bill, in Arizona, there's 15 counties, so all the sheriffs have a meeting once a quarter. Well, the FBI showed up to this meeting with the Arizona sheriffs and said, if you don't do this, we're going to arrest you. Well, I can tell you firsthand from the guy that took it to court, there was a lot of cussing going on. And they was telling this FBI agent where he could stick his Brady Bill. And so then the lawsuit ensued. And Sheriff Richard Mack from Arizona and Mr. Prince, they filed a lawsuit against the Brady Bill and the Clinton administration. Sheriff Mack filed a lawsuit under 10th Amendment, not the Second Amendment, as a lot of people would think, you know, because the Brady Bill restricts rights to own guns. No, he did it underneath the 10th Amendment powers, not the Second Amendment, which is key. Okay, 6 other sheriffs from around the country joined the lawsuit. Sheriff Coote from Texas, Frank from Vermont, Romero from Louisiana, McGee from Mississippi, Prince from Montana, Andres from Wyoming. And, you know, there's no sheriffs from Arkansas. Why? I wonder why. Do you think that they might be Clintonites? Sheriff Mack and Prince ended up at the U.S. Supreme Court together on December 4th, 1996. On June 27th, 1997, the Supreme Court ruled that the Brady Bill was in fact unconstitutional and that the federal government could not commandeer state or county officers for federal bidding. The ruling stated at least 3 times that the states were not subject to federal direction. Don't you wish our officials knew that today? And remember during the talk about Obamacare, Governor Beebe stood right there on TV and said, federal law supersedes state law. Burn. Right? Not so. That is propaganda, and also, I mean, how many movies have you watched that, here's one for instance, SWAT, the movie SWAT, they had a situation involved a foreign intelligence agent, you know, and the chief of police told the detective that, you know, federal law supersedes state law. That's not right. And that's a propaganda piece and brainwashing. Okay, in the ruling, Justice Scalia wrote for the majority, stating the federal government may not compel the states to enact or enforce a federal regulatory program. So wasn't somebody saying about regulation earlier today? This is a pretty current Supreme Court decision. Somebody's not paying attention. The county sheriff is an elected official and is the executive of the county. The only one the elected county sheriff is answerable to is who? That's right. And in Arkansas, has townships inside the counties, and you have constables, and they're elected too. And guess what? The federal government can't come and tell a constable what to do either.